Hi, my name is Justin. In a world full of shady people, it is always best to safeguard your information. If you do not safeguard your personal information with the right resources, there's a good chance that your identity can be stolen. So, with this in mind, I want you to keep your computer security protection in mind while I talk about identity theft today. Ask yourselves the questions. Is my information really safe? How do I know that it's safe? Let's talk about how your identity can be stolen and how it can be prevented. According to IdentityTheftAssistance.org, in the year 2012, 12.6 million Americans had their identity stolen. Of these 12.6 million Americans, 21.6 of them were computer-related identity crimes. This totals out to 2.7 million Americans who had their identity stolen through the use of computers. Now, your identity can be stolen in a number of ways. A few of the most popular ways that identity thieves use are phishing or whaling scams, email Trojans or Trojan horses, and keyloggers. Let's look further into these. Phishing is the act of attempting to acquire information such as usernames, passwords, credit card details, and it's usually by masquerading as a trustworthy entity. Usually your bank or an account that you have with a specific website or something along those lines. Emails claiming to be from popular social websites, auction sites, banks, and online payment processors, or even IT administrators are commonly used to lure the unsuspecting public. Phishing emails may contain links to websites that are infected with malware, and is typically carried out by email spoofing or instant messaging. And it often directs users to enter details at a fake website whose look and feel are almost identical to the legitimate one. Whaling, on the other hand, is a lot like phishing. However, the target are those people that have a vast amount of riches to dispose of. So phishing is your average user, and whaling is your CEO of a Fortune 500 company or a rock star. Now, as far as email Trojans go, they're a type of malware as well, which allows the person who gives that or who put that Trojan horse or sent you that Trojan horse, they give them privileged access to the operating system while appearing to perform a desirable function, but instead opens a backdoor allowing unauthorized access to the target's computer. This is called backdoor, and a lot of times you'll receive an email saying, hey, download this because you need new, let's say you need new internet security software because your computer has so many infections. Or, hey, this is the great brand new mattress that you need to buy. So click on the link. Or even better, hey, you've won $2 million. Click on the attachment and claim your prize. People will unknowingly be, how do we say, quick to jump the gun without thinking about it. Oh, hey, I won $2 million. I want to check it out. So they click on that link, and boom, a Trojan horse is put on your computer, but you don't really know about it, thus allowing somebody to infiltrate your system and gain information that you don't necessarily want them to have. Now, something along these lines are keyloggers. A keylogger, or key logging, is the action of recording the keys struck on a keyboard. Typically, this is in a covert manner so that the person using the keyboard is unaware that their actions are being monitored. It also has very legitimate uses in studies of human-computer interaction. So, keylogging can be used for both positive and negative. But let's focus on the negative side. There's a couple of different keyloggers. there's a keylogger program which can be downloaded onto your computer through the use of a Trojan or a backdoor, because it allows certain ports on your computer to be open, so you can just go ahead and shoot different types of malware onto the person's computer without them knowing. And what these keyloggers will do is, like I've already said, they'll log all of your keystrokes. So as you're typing away, you're searching the internet, you're getting on your bank, and you're getting on your Gmail, and you're checking your stocks, and you're checking your car loans, and this, that, and the other, paying bills. They're recording everything you're doing. And they're recording all the passwords you're putting in. They're recording all the usernames you're putting in. They're recording all the websites you're going to for these usernames and passwords. It's not exactly a good thing. However, there are ways to prevent identity theft, such as the ones that can happen from keyloggers, Trojan horses, and phishing. So the first step to preventing identity theft is your password. Now, passwords may seem like a simplistic operation that people don't think about, but it is actually very important to protecting your information. Now, the typical password that most people will use will be a family name, a combination of family birthdays or wedding anniversaries or nicknames or something like that. Problem with these is they're common. They're common numbers, they're common words, they're common names. This is not what you want when you put in a password. When you develop a password, the strongest type of password is a combination of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, special characters, and numbers. So, and the thing with this is you don't want to have, 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, 2 numbers, and 2 special characters. So capital N, lowercase m, 1 $, $. It's not a good idea, because it's still repetitive. It's not, it's not random. It's still something that can be hacked quite easily. So taking the lowercase, uppercase letters and special characters, you want to randomize it. And if at all possible, the more characters, the better. A lot of times you can use up to a 16-digit password. This is the strongest type of password. So it'll be an erratic combination of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and special characters, 16 digits long. This takes forever for a hacker to decode and to figure out. It's almost impossible. Not impossible, almost. So, this enables you to protect your information just a little bit more. Other than password protection, you have security software. Now, security software, most people, their computer will come with that 1-year Norton antivirus or a McAfee or something along those lines. They're not the greatest security systems, and to be honest, they're really not worth their money. But there are security systems out there that are worth your money and are worth putting on your computer. Something that you need to look for in your security system is updates. If your security system isn't updating on a daily or every other day basis, there's a good chance that the owners of that security system aren't working hard enough for you. So you need to get a new one. Another thing you need to look for is a port scanner, because any and every security software that's out there is going to look for look for some sort of malware, Trojan, something that's already on your computer. That's a reactive security software. You want a proactive security software. So with a security software that has port scanners on it, this will actually check all, I think, 6,000 plus ports that are available on your computer to make sure that none of them are open that shouldn't be open, and none of them are closed that should be open. This increases your security substantially, because remember, as I talked about before, a Trojan horse will open up a backdoor to your computer. Usually it'll access one of those ports that aren't used on a typical computer, like a future port that's going to be there, or a past port that was used on older computers and just hasn't been, taken out of the scripting for the original compilation of the actual software. So using a port scanner will actually help increase the security of your computer significantly. But not all security software programs actually have this available. But you're in luck, because I know of one of the best actual security systems out there. It's something that I actually use on all of my computers. It's called ESET Node 32. ESET Node 32 is one of the top rated security systems out there right now for your computer. It does automatic updates on a daily to every other day basis. It does port scans, it does full computer scans almost on a weekly to bi-weekly basis. It does partial scans, quick scans when you ask it to, and before it just deletes something that it thinks is malicious, it'll ask you. So sometimes if you do illegal downloads, or you get a song or a movie from a buddy's computer and it recognizes it as peer-to-peer type information, it'll actually flag it and ask you to delete it. But you can tell it not